Hey, welcome.
Hi.
Wow, what a week to give thanks and to be thankful. That's right. The Mega64 podcast is back, and I've never been happier. I've managed to look at the wrong camera every cut so far, which is
Why are you so angry tonight?
I'm not.
Why are you so pissed
But
off
I'm
out
getting
the gate?
Out
the gate.
Listen,
What? I'm gonna
Swearing right away.
You
Don't
better be
say that.
thankful. I'm gonna f up everything.
Listen.
You're so green with anger. This is my impression. You're like, it's
like the Hulk.
You wouldn't like me when I'm mad. Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
That's my Rocco impression.
Personally, I don't know. There's only two cameras to look at, and I managed to get both wrong. I'm disappointed in myself. So, this is a promise. I'll never look at the wrong camera again because I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to do better.
Is this a real promise
And I'm
or a
thankful.
daddy
never
promise?
again.
No, I'm
No,
thankful.
he holds himself to a higher standard.
What's a dad promise?
A daddy promise is a promise that's probably going to get broken. You know, when the kids forget about the promise,
My
Yeah.
kids,
it's okay to break it.
yeah, I found out the hard way they don't forget about the promise.
Oh, about daddy
They
promise?
do
never
not
forget
forgive.
about the promise. And it's like, hey, you said we're going to get a Slurpee on December 2nd. You said that in June, and it's December 2nd, so where's my Slurpee? It's like, how did you remember that?
I was thinking like, Daddy, promise me you'll never die.
Oh.
You know, it's like, yeah,
no. I don't
no
do that.
problem, kid.
No,
Don't worry about it.
look at camera on me. I already look dead. I'm like a ghost version of myself anyways. And I'm
Wow.
like, goodbye.
If I had kids, I'd be like, yo, I'm dying. Like yo.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I told them that.
Right?
Yeah.
You
they
got to.
They cried.
Oh.
But that's life, and
Hey.
you have to learn that that's going to happen
Hey,
one day.
I had very early on in life, there was, I remember when I would stay with my grandma, like my parents were at work or whatever. She had a bunch, she was friends with all the neighbors in the neighborhood. And so I met them and knew all of them as just a little kid. And really early on, one of them died. So, and I was like, what? I can't see them anymore? Why can't I see them anymore? I was like early to learning about that. And then who could forget the pivotal Sesame Street moment
Oh,
where
Mr. Hooper.
died.
Mhm.
So I got to witness both of those. So I always had a healthy sense of, I knew what it meant and I didn't, it didn't.
Yeah, but the
Destroying.
realization,
Yeah.
like I always knew people could die.
Yeah.
The realization that I was going to die, I remember sitting alone in my room as a kid, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, me too?
I
Not
don't,
me.
I don't remember any of these revelations
Maybe
coming
you haven't
over
had
me.
that moment yet.
Yeah, Garrett, I got bad news for you.
I'm still
Yeah.
feeling
bad
pretty
news.
spry.
You're pretty
so-
adventurous. You like
knows-
you
who
go
knows what-
skydiving. You do wild stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows what could happen? I'm not
Anything
holding
can
out doubt for
Hey,
a
technology's
miracle.
really coming along.
How
the
do I know-
PS5 graphics are pretty good. I'm pretty sure I could live longer.
I had a friend who legit thought, when we were in our early 20s, he overestimated the progress of science, much like I'm overestimating the quality of our green screen. And he swore science was going to save his ass on so many things. Hey, dude, are you going to quit smoking? Nope. I mean, the way it's going, they're going to make fake lungs by the time I'm 40. What else?
Johnny, stick to the plan, dude. Stick to the plan, bro.
Stick to the plan.
Listen.
Are you gonna? But inversely, it was also the type of people who are like, are you gonna open up a bank account? Nope, I'm gonna be dead by the time I'm 30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I knew people who were like that too.
That was my brother who said he was going to die when he was 24. He always said that since he was
Yeah.
a kid. I'll be dead when I'm 24. I'm like, why are you saying this?
why 24?
I
Because
don't
that's
know.
the number. That's the Janis Joplin,
know,
Jimi
but why would
Hendrix,
you wish
Kurt
that upon yourself?
Cobain,
Are you thinking
Mama
27,
Cass.
Garrett?
Oh, wait. Is that 27?
Yeah, it's 27.
Yeah, why did he say 24 then?
Because he's weirdo. I mean,
He wants to be better.
He-
I'm gonna die younger and faster than Kurt Cobain.
He beat that.
I
He
knew
did-
all kinds of people in high school that were like, I'll be gone by 25, man. Like
Yeah.
that's some like ancient, like I will have experienced it all by then.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
what
you
are
know
talking
what?
about?
What I realized about all those people, I didn't care. Later, nice knowing you.
Okay.
It was like the kid who's like, yeah, man, I did acid when I was 12. I don't know if I'm going to be alive by the time I'm 25. Yeah, what a loss. Sorry.
Yeah.
But then, all these years later, those people have it together more than anybody. They're all cleaned up. Like
Yeah, they're all kicking ass.
You remember when I used to say I wasn't going to live to 25 because of all the acid I did? Yeah. I had a long talk with my 5 children about investing and not doing that stuff. So it's like, okay, some people get it out of their system.
Turned it around.
Turn it around.
And that's the thing. Luke never did acid or drugs. He just was always proclaiming 24.
24. Yeah,
But
that seems weird.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Maybe he did the acid and then realized,
Maybe.
oh, I could live way longer than 24. I could go 25
Yeah.
and beyond.
Yeah.
What? How old, by the way?
Mm.
Okay, let me preface this.
Okay.
I was reading a book recently that said you should pick the age you want to live to because most people sell themselves short on how long they think they're going to live. Life expectancy is like 65, 70, 80 if you're lucky.
Right.
And this book I was reading was saying that's outdated. That is from like 100 years ago when they started first coming up with the concept of life expectancy. Some of the oldest human beings that have ever lived up to be 120, 121, 122 years old. So the theory is that we can do it. It's capable. You're technically capable of going to 120.
Right.
And you should pick an age you want to live to and strive to hit it. Maybe it's not 120. Maybe it's like 95. For me,
yeah,
I want to live to be 100.
That's pretty
I
cool.
want to be 100 years old, which is pretty cool because I still got like 85 years to go. That's pretty cool.
Let me
for
do that math real quick.
It's pretty cool. I'm a young buck.
Wow,
Hold on
you are
here.
pretty young.
Scratching my head about
I really do, though. All jokes aside, I really do want to live to be 100.
It's a good number.
Yeah. I always thought like if I could get to like late 80s, like 87.
That's what you're going for? 87?
87 seems fine to me. That seems pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I get past that to 90, great. But 87, let's go there.
On my dad's side, his mom, she made it to just like her 70s, and then I think one of her sisters made it to her 80s. But my other aunt, she got to like 93 or 4, something like that. And she, how do I describe this? Ate like any Italian without any limit. Like she was cooking stuff all the time. And so, she wasn't the healthiest person. We thought, but it didn't matter. She lived a long time. And the reason I'm bringing this up is one of the funniest things I've ever heard was we had it wasn't the funeral. It was like the viewing or whatever. And sometimes people get up to talk.
Sure.
And my cousin got up and stood up there and he went, she was proof that diet and exercise do not matter. Everyone was cracking up. He's like,
God.
I mean, she was making the richest food every day and she made it to like 94 or 95, whatever it was. He's like, she didn't watch any of that stuff. There you go. We were all cracking up so bad. Anyway.
Did I ever tell you I had a relative die on my mom's side, and I called her to give her condolences or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, that sucks. And she's like, well, it's to be expected because men in our family, they die so early.
You didn't like hearing that, huh?
Do you know that you're talking to a man on your family? What do you? Are you saying that I'm going to die early? She's like, oh well, probably not you. Like you're
You only
probably
have
going to be
half those
fine.
genes.
But men in our family die very young. It's like, what the fuck?
Like a curse?
I don't know. But like, why are you saying this to me, Mom?
Yeah.
Gary, what about
Jesus.
you? What age you want to live to be?
I was one of those dumb shit kids who was like 18, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Y2K,
I-
bro.
you know what?
You're gonna
Garrett,
live the longest.
That tracks.
So I'm not even.
with you.
I'm in extra innings right now. I'm fucking good.
You're living.
I'm prepared. Bring it on.
Oh, man.
But no, I think
He's living on borrowed time.
I think like you said, 120 is possible in
It's the
at
upper
this
ceiling.
point. But I think by the time we're older, technology will have advanced. And if you're wealthy enough to afford it, you could push into 140s, 160.
You think so?
I think so.
What? Where did we take a leap?
I'm
Hey, but in 50
expecting.
years,
You
could-
asked me how far I'm expecting to go. I think if I
Garrett's
continue,
optimistic.
if I continue on my entrepreneurial path, I will be continually gaining
Yeah.
income.
Yeah.
And then I think by the time, if I keep myself healthy enough, that when I need to spend that money on the medical advances in my 90s, they could push me into 120, 140, I would say.
Damn.
120 or 140.
That's
That's
what
optimism right
See,
there.
I'm not even
You
thinking-
kind of remind me of my friend who is planning on the new lungs showing up.
I told
know?
you, bro. I was there at Y2K. I was like, I ain't living past 18.
Well,
I ain't graduating high school. Why do the senior project?
See,
We're not going to graduate, guys.
I'm even more optimistic than Garrett. I'm not even putting a number on it. I'm going to be like Sigma and Mega Man X. I'm just going to, my data can never be defeated. So I'll die, but I'm going to like come out again as something else.
Kurzweil.
I'm going to Agent Smith this stuff. Are we still in the intro? Shit.
No.
I'm going to
Go
Agent
digital.
Smith it, and I'm just going to come back in all these forms.
can I say the F word yet?
Yeah.
I think you can.
I'm not going to.
Oh.
I'm going to
But
save
you
it.
could. It's nice knowing you could. And for that, I'm thankful. This is the Thanksgiving. Is what it's all about. Is I can say things if I want.
Right.
And yeah, I said Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Tonight
I
isn't
can say
Thanksgiving,
that.
though.
Ooh,
Just
there's
to be
a war
clear.
on Thanksgiving.
What?
It's not Thanksgiving tonight, just to be clear.
This week, though.
And Tuesday, if you're seeing this on Tuesday, it's also not Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
True.
But if you watch it, wait till Thursday and watch it.
Watch the Macy's Day Parade. That's going to kick ass this year.
Yeah.
And
that's gonna be
then
killer.
watch our podcast.
They can't top Goku from last year.
Yeah, they did Goku. And it was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku.
When
not just
I was
regular.
a kid,
I loved everyone's
loved the
mispronunciation.
Macy's
Me too.
Thanksgiving Day Parade. And now I think it's time to retire it, probably.
No,
yeah,
it's
it's
better than
always
ever, actually.
Broadway musical numbers. I want to see the big balloons.
I never feel this way. I'm the traditionalist who's like, if it's old, keep it. Because the old people did it and we should enjoy it too. Except when it comes to the Macy's Holiday Parade. That I'm like, all right, we've done that. I think we've explored this. We've said everything we could say with the Thanksgiving parade.
Yeah.
Derek,
Let
I'm
the
gonna
balloons go.
I'm going to challenge your claim. I don't think you're that guy.
What do you mean?
You strike me as someone who is very often, hey, didn't we already do that? Like, we're done with that, right? I see that.
I could see. Now let me explain. We already have the old thing, so let's keep it.
Okay.
And we don't need to make new things over and over and over that are exactly the same as the good
As
thing we
the
already
old
had.
thing.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I get you.
Okay.
So don't get it twisted, y'all.
Okay.
Theme song.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hi.
See,
Welcome back.
glad to
I
be
hope-
here.
I hope you're ready for more because the show isn't over.
Camera on me. Johnny, you nailed it.
Look at that.
Look at that.
We had kind of a green effect. Guys, we've upgraded a lot of our stuff today. You know, we're trying to make incremental little upgrades where we can. We got a new camera on those guys. We got some new effects and new bells and whistles. You know, new
Bleeps and bloops.
beeps and boops. I saw an article that the new console should have new beeps and boops, and I was like, what does that mean? And it was that both new consoles make the same noise when you turn them on as last generation's consoles. Shouldn't there be new? They should be new ones.
Man.
I've been telling
you guys thoughts
you got to cancel your subscription to Babies and Idiots Weekly. I've been trying to tell you for months, dude.
But they have the best articles on
The newest toys.
the
me.
noise
There's
that
just
toys
articles
make.
about me every issue. That's why I subscribe. Yeah, no, that's all. I don't need to spend any more time
Okay.
on that.
Hell yeah!
But
Welcome to the Mega64
oh,
podcast.
Yeah.
I do want to say though,
Say it.
without any sarcasm, 'cause I
Yeah.
usually talk, I talk trash
Here we
all the
go.
time and I talk shit.
Pure Sean.
Mad
I
Sean.
really recommend if you're bored on Thanksgiving, watch the Purina Dog Show.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That
you
is
do
my-
watch that every year.
That is
huh?
my favorite Thanksgiving tradition now, and it's still happening. I checked, and I'm fucking
Good.
amped.
The
So,
dogs, are they in a bubble? Are they living Clovis free?
I don't know if the dogs are living in the bubble. I don't know what's going on. My favorite part is when the trainers take the dog treat and put it in their mouth,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the dog's mouth, and then back to their mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That happens a lot. Probably not gonna happen this time because of masks.
I've-
But do yourself a favor, guys, and watch these fucking weird ass dogs. It's great.
You know what would be cool if I ran the Purina Dog Show,
Yeah.
we would take the dog in last place and make dog food out of him.
That's
We feed it to the others. Slowly, they would consume their opponents until there was
Wow.
only one.
And only
The
one dies,
strongest,
but you really
best dog of all.
do you
Jacob
really want to
Crutchfield
enter because you
prize.
could be put down?
That would, dude, ratings would be through the roof. It'd be like 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You know
Do
they're
you,
gonna,
do you remember there was a gag in I don't know if anyone remembers Superman Returns, the 2006.
I vaguely remember it.
Superman movie with Brandon Roth.
Yeah.
Remember?
it's classic.
Lex Luthor and his wife or whoever, they go home and they haven't been there in a long time, and the dog comes up and they're like, didn't we have 2 dogs?
Oh yeah.
And it's like there's like a gag that the dog ate the other
their dog.
dog, and I remember thinking like, oh, it's kind of gross. That there's some visual with it too, like you see the bones or something.
Well, that's what would
I
happen.
just remember thinking like,
Yuck.
did we even?
Do you
need
know
to
how
that?
Dog
many
eat dog
people
world.
like have died and their cats
No.
or animals started eating them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That happens all
yeah.
the time.
3.
Hey, you know what?
Every day.
You got to do what you got to do.
I'm down
Like
with
those
that.
animals
Every
don't give
hour.
a fuck about us. They once we're dead, we're food.
That's
That's
nature,
it.
baby.
Yeah, man, come on,
Burial at sea.
come on.
If it's
Which
good
is
enough for Osama.
why we should think about eating each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's the point Sean's trying to make.
I don't know
Like
if that was
Soylent
the point I
kinda?
was making, but there is a point somewhere in there. If you can find it, let me know.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, eating.
Who would? I'm trying to think who I would eat with first. if
Who's
I was in that
tastier
situation.
here?
So,
Johnny'd be tasty because
apparently, you know,
he's young, he's succulent.
I think it's been scientifically proven if you're a sailor, you're more likely to be a cannibal
Interesting.
than anybody else.
Really?
I only say that because I've heard stories of like the Moby Dick type situation, that era of ocean questing, that if you get stranded at sea, you know, or lost, or you're in a lifeboat or something and there's no food, you got to start eating each other to survive. You might even have to like draw straws
Oh,
amongst yourselves.
That's
Be
not
like,
what you wanna
who's
do.
going to feed the rest of us? Come on. Who's going to be the
God.
big man about it?
jeez.
So if we were in that situation, I'm going. I know I have
Yeah.
more of an
Yeah.
idea on a regular basis what Johnny and Kevin eat,
Mm.
and they and
Okay.
I think they eat some pretty good stuff. I'd probably go after them first because I don't know what is Sean doing at his house. I don't know.
midnight.
I mean,
Oh,
he's
Pop-Tarts
eating-
all
oh,
night.
he's eating those
Rocco's
muffins.
going after Johnny and Kevin.
No, if I had
Watch
to,
out,
if I had
guys.
to. Because I know they eat a lot of the same stuff
Yeah.
I do. I know they're eating good stuff.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
They're going to taste the best.
In that boat, I'm
Sean-
fearing for Johnny and Kevin's lives.
He's already going back
both
in
of them.
seconds.
You got to do what you got to do. I'm sure they want to eat me too. You know, I don't even have to. ask.
Sadly, they would be
But-
defeated by you.
But Sean, he's up at night eating muffins with
Yeah.
bugs in them.
That
and
happened
stuff.
one time, and the bugs weren't intentional.
I don't know, and I don't know what Derek's doing either. I don't see him eat as much. Although we had pizza the other day. So
Uh-oh,
if
you're in
you
trouble
know,
now with that pizza,
You
Derek.
know, I just want to
If
point
we're all
out,
eating the same pizza, maybe
we started this conversation. Everybody is like awkwardly silent. Rocco jumps into literally. He's named almost everybody in the room and how he would eat them.
Garrett's
Have
up.
you
I'm
already
just
thought
saying.
about this?
No one wants to fuck with
No, but
this.
guess,
No, you're too-
Garrett, I just see Garrett eating that same tuna shit every day. I don't know what these gonna
Could be
Yeah.
high in
tasting like.
protein.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
too-
eat that.
Too many
I
muscles.
got a lot of gristle.
But Kevin and Johnny,
Yeah.
you guys you're up, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know where you stand.
Where do you butch first?
not good, but-
like
You
if you're gonna
know,
butcher,
Garrett, I don't know. and-
what do you eat on
I can
that?
tell. Did you
the
guys ever?
butt-
Do you remember that movie Alive?
The
I don't
butt
wanna
in the
eat-
back.
I did
Yeah.
not see that.
You got to
Sorry.
do, dude. I'm sorry, but
I read a
ass
book about
first.
it.
It is ass first. Yeah, you got meat there.
Not
like that's
butt.
yeah.
I have. Well,
Dude,
Can
it's
I,
2020.
can
We're
I be
eating ass,
real?
man. I
I'll
don't know
tell
what to
you.
tell you.
I read a book about it.
Yeah.
You do like the upper butt,
Yeah.
back area.
Back
You-
straps?
Sorry, this
you
is
guys,
horrific.
I would be no good. I don't have anything there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got white girl
See,
I
ass.
have no butt.
This is why I have no problem making jokes about this because I can punch down. I know everyone would be coming after me. Yeah, it'd be like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon and everyone's looking at the smoked ham in the corner.
Oh yeah,
I got 2 of them.
I want those calves.
no.
I'm coming after those calf muscles, boy.
See,
my God.
I would just wait
No.
to see who died naturally.
See that seems respectful.
Yeah.
Derek, thank you.
And then I would eat Rocco.
right.
I'm gonna kill the
saying.
guy. He's my friend.
yeah.
Just saying. The only way you could do that though, it'd have to be a mutual meal. Like, all right, yeah, I take a piece, you take a piece.
No
what are
way.
you fucking talking about?
Dude, Christmas cast is being
John,
crazy
why
this
did you
year.
get us on the
Come on.
subject?
Hey, you said it was Thanksgiving cast. We're talking food.
That's true.
We're
Hey,
talking meals.
I want to. Hey, this year Thanksgiving is different, guys. It's a different experience this year because of the way the world is. We can't be doing these packed family feasts and stuff
Right.
like that. We got to keep it. I know a lot of times we have like a shared meal, but that's just not safe. It's not cleanliness
right.
now.
Right.
But I want to say thank you to Sean because he still thought about us.
I did.
And he was thankful, and he gave us each a pie. We each
Yes.
of us got our own pie. We got individual.
This is a
Yeah.
big individual
Christmas
size.
pie.
Dude. Oh, you got pumpkin?
I definitely did.
Yeah.
I missed out around Christmas
Yeah.
last year, so I'm doing it upright.
I got Dutch apple.
I got cherry.
You got cherry.
A pecan pie.
Hey, pecan is my favorite.
Kevin,
You know
you got
what?
one.
My
I got
favorite
made
one.
fun of at my house for liking pecan pie. I was like, you
Really?
like pecan? It's like, you
I never cared or really liked it. And then like 1 or 2 years ago, someone brought one here, and I was like, "That's the best damn
It's
pie I've ever
good.
had." It's the best damn pie I ever
So
had.
good.
Yeah. So that was amazing.
Yeah.
Kevin, what did you get?
I got peach. I got peach.
Peach.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
I don't
yeah.
even know if I've had a peach pie before.
Well, I could eat a peach
I
for
don't know if
hours.
yeah, I know you can, but
And then Johnny got regular apple. I
Johnny
think.
is on the board tonight, by the way. Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny
for
Apple
running it
Pie.
for us.
Regular Apple Johnny is what they call him.
Yep.
Johnny with the regular apples.
Oh,
Working the board
regular
tonight.
apple. Okay.
Let's see that cam.
Johnny,
it looks
can
so
we
good.
see you, Johnny?
Even his cam is good.
You got the camera
If it's
up
going to
there?
be hard.
Hey,
Ooh,
Johnny.
Oh,
Johnny
there
in
it
the
is.
shadows.
Where's your pie?
You
Oh,
fucking
you
ruined
son of a
it.
bi- Oh my
Ruined
god,
it.
I hate him so much.
Just restart the
alright.
stream.
Why'd I go to the store
Start
for you?
writing your goodbye letter. All right. Anyway, so it is a thankful week, but I kind of wanted to bring this up because it's really sticking in my brain here.
Uh-oh.
Not everyone is thankful.
What?
We put out a new video
Yeah.
this last week, and in fact, we had some people that were very unthankful for it.
What?
Oh, they didn't appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it really broke my heart.
Wow.
I thought everyone was going to be like, "Thanks for the bid."
Like
Yeah,
united, yeah.
we thought everyone would be so happy
We
that
knew.
we did this.
Yeah,
We were shocked actually at the,
a split.
lack of gratitude,
Yeah,
lack of appreciation, flat out rudeness, from our fans.
It didn't get any thumbs down though, did it?
I don't know.
No one did that.
I sure as hell hope not.
I didn't check
Well,
that, but
I thought I was gonna wake up and check those comments and see 100,000 thank yous, and I got 50,000 thank yous, and the other 50,000 weren't that.
That's all I focus
We
on.
put out a video this week. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Does the PS5 play discs? We don't think it does.
Yeah,
And in the
we got proof.
process, we may have slightly damaged a PlayStation 5. I'm not going to spoil the video. Check it out for yourself. But we did have a long conversation before we made the video, right?
yes.
We had
Yeah.
a long,
We knew.
detailed, thoughtful conversation.
Yeah.
Is this going to like piss people off?
Yeah,
Yes, it will.
yes.
But is that like, is it the wrong time to be pissing people
Right.
off? Is
Yeah.
it is it us going too far?
yeah.
And we felt, no.
Yeah.
But we had a long conversation. We
did.
had some people who thought maybe, but we talked about it and thought, you know what, let's just do it.
The second this PlayStation without a disc was announced, Rocco was like, "We're getting that, and we're gonna do a sequel." Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
well, we have the sequel.
That-
to our
but
that
then
was-
Rocco himself came in days later saying, is this in bad taste? I know I was the one who brought this idea up, but should
Right.
we still do it?
Yeah,
Well, when it first was announced, I don't think we thought we would still be in this predicament with the quarantine, the
Yeah.
pandemic as we are now. So it was like, are we being really insensitive? Are we not?
yeah.
Nah.
No, but I think what we talked about was, this wasn't a case of, just smashing it, like taking it from someone and throwing it on the ground
Yeah.
or,
Right.
or whatever.
We're
we were
filmmakers.
making a short that we really thought was just a fun concept
Yeah.
and a great concept. And honestly, I got philosophical about it. And I was like, I could keep this and I'll play it in my house,
Yeah.
or we got this with our money.
Right.
If we make this short, we entertain a
I
ton
don't-
of people.
you know what, though?
Thousands.
To me,
And so I'm fine doing,
I feel like what we created was clearly a work of art. And I'm not saying that to be egotistical, but we made a video that gets an emotional response out of most people who watch it. And to me, that's a work of art.
Of course.
You know? And
Definitely.
I feel like we shouldn't have to explain our logic behind this thing we made. We
Right.
made it.
And
I like seeing the response to it. A lot of people were positive. A lot of people were extremely, maybe unnecessarily negative.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
And I do feel like this is a toy. Like
Yeah.
when it all comes down to it, it's a toy.
It's
Yeah.
a toy.
And
It's a luxury
We're not
item.
destroying food. We're not doing anything that we are destroying a toy that we bought with our own money.
It's a hot commodity.
yeah.
We didn't like. I don't know.
Well,
like
this is why I say we shouldn't explain too much, because it gets to a point where you start looking bad. But it's like, why are we explaining it? The video speaks
Yeah.
for itself.
yeah.
And let's be real. Let's be real. Do you want the digital version? I mean,
No.
No, it doesn't. They just take it.
Hey, by the way, I saw an article today that said resale groups were able to pick up thousands of consoles. One group in particular got 3,500 consoles.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Yeah, they
Oh
used
my
they used
God.
bots to
Yeah.
get them off the websites.
I
And-
saw some dude post like a picture on I forget, maybe Twitter or somewhere, and he had like, I don't know, 30 of the digital and about 25 of like the disc version. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh my
this is the problem. We
Hey,
are not
I
the
mean,
problem.
But you know what?
Our whole
We got-
company,
Yeah.
we were on it, and when they went online, like we all got them.
I feel like we'll talk about that. We didn't do anything crazy to get ours.
Yeah.
No.
We just
Use the
went to the websites when they
Re-
went on
reloaded
sale.
Walmart.
We all used like our personal credit cards. We were communicating with each other like, hey, they're
they're
on
up.
Target. And then like, I got one. I didn't get one. All right. Shit, they're on Walmart. Okay.
Yeah.
We were helping each other out.
Right.
Yeah.
But that being said, I have a theory that some people were more angry than others. And I feel like if you were maybe overly invested in the PlayStation 5, you may have gotten more upset than other people.
Hmm.
If you had been closely following the PlayStation 5 news and were anticipating it closely, you definitely had more to say about our video.
Yeah.
And I think there were communities out there on the internet of people just like that had plenty to say. And we printed out some of their comments.
Oh.
And we
Yeah.
wanted to talk about them on the show and do a special edition of Return Fire.
All on a beautiful morning. All on a beautiful
All right.
The long-awaited
Feels
return.
good, man.
The return of Return Fire.
Derek, fire the first shot.
This is so painful to watch. Was it a real PS5? As a person who can't afford a game console, this saddens me. This world is so cruel. If I could afford a PS5, I would hug and sleep with it. But you have the privilege to buy and joyfully destroy it right in front of my eyes. You could have gifted to a poor kid and make him/her happy. I just wanted to open up with that one. I just feel the sentiment of if I had one, I would hug and sleep with it. Pretty much sums up the bulk of a lot of the commenters we'll be reading from tonight. I don't really have anything to say in return to that.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of returned fire on yourself by unironically leaving that post. I don't know. What do you have over there, Rocco?
I got a great one here. This was a YouTube comment, and this was a little dodgy here. I really want to see this guy live on the streets with $10 in his pocket. He wouldn't be destroying things that ordinary people earn with months and months of hard work, and even a piece of his shit would be useful as bread.
What?
I
That's
don't know. So my return fire to that. What? I don't think a piece of my shit would be useful as bread. I'll say. I know we had
that
a
like a
cannibalism
translation
thing earlier in this, but my piece of I promise my shit would not be good bread. I'm just gonna let you
my
know
God.
here up front. So
Did Borat leave that comment?
Yeah,
I mean,
Borat did.
maybe I think Borat did.
What?
So that's a good possibility.
You ready for the next one?
Sure. Yeah. Get up.
I haven't, in parentheses, and won't watch this.
Oh. Okay.
But
I wish they left it there.
But going through the thread, it's a safe bet at what it is. I can't imagine being so devoid of any creativity that this, all caps, is how you make content. These fucking YouTubers are trash. Again, the guy started his comment by saying he didn't and won't watch it. before commenting on our lack of creativity and how we are trash YouTubers, maybe watch the video.
Yeah.
And
scared
I
of it.
would take
it
anything
out.
you said seriously.
It's like a snuff film.
Check it out. Okay, I got a good one here. This one just is, this is amazing, this one. Dude, instead of getting mad and break it, you should call the company or bring it back to GameStop. It's people like you give Sony and GameStop a bad name. P.S. I have angry issues, but I will never have did what you did. Get help. I love that comment. I'm really not mad about that. This is almost an affectionate return fire.
Yeah.
Like I love that comment.
Yeah.
Roblox user 242.
Yeah, because I think
That's
I
like
think,
a child's
I think some of these
comment.
are kids.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
But that one I actually thought was like an adorable comment.
It's
So
endearing.
I appreciate that.
That one's endearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. This video went viral. Started being posted all over the world. Suddenly we started getting comments in French.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
I have to know what the French think about this video. I'm going to start off with one that's more of a mystery more than anything else. Close up on this. I don't know if you can read this one here in the middle. This is French. Blaireau.
Blah,
Blaireau.
blah.
That sounds like a heinous diss.
Yeah. What is that?
Google Translate.
Uh-oh.
Badger. they fucking got us.
Oh my God.
Blaireau. What do you got over there?
Oh no.
Okay. For this next one, I hate to do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to. I hate to hijack the bit here, but for just a second, for just a moment, in the middle of the return fire segment,
How can you do it?
I'm gonna have to do another segment.
Oh, what?
It's a bit within a bit.
What?
We have hit that point. Just real quick, Shakespeare Theater. Children in pain could have benefits. That trash you bought. But you decided to break it apart for fame. A simple vlog isn't enough, right? The worst is you probably are proud and will never understand how stupid you are. Because you are protected by the screen. Still, behind, there is people in pain nowadays. You just waste your luck. It's a shame. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow, bravo. You know, since we're on the topic of Shakespeare Theater, I did get a kick out of somebody somewhere did post this in response to the video.
Oh, that's great. That's hilarious.
It actually had me mad enough to file a complaint.
That's awesome.
Hold on, though. I got some others here. I don't know if you got any more over there, Rocco.
Yeah.
Keep going.
There was one real quick. I actually posted this on my Twitter, but I'll read through it really quick. Someone had a comment on my weight.
Oh, no.
I can see why you're fat. It's because you put as little thought into your health as you do your videos. Don't you care about your loved ones at all? I'm sure they're pretty sick of it too. I'm saying this to help you. Google Mediterranean diet and stick to it.
Oh,
What the?
So
doctor.
pretty good advice.
What the
I am
fuck?
going to Google that after the show tonight. I'm going to Google that. I want to say again, this is a nice return fire. I'm
Right.
saying thank you.
Did
I'm going to
they-
Google that.
Sounds
We
like
gotta stick to it though. Whatever it is, you gotta stick to it.
I don't know if I'm going to stick. Yeah, that part might be hard.
Like a
That's tough.
men's
Thanks,
rights
I'm,
activist reached out to
I'm
you.
not a native speaker, so forgive my pronunciation. Buffon! Oh my God. Il y a des skins qui galèrent à s'offrir une PS5 et toi, tu la défonces normal grosse tas de merde.
Ooh, I got to get a
I
translation.
took French for 2 years in high school. Not one word. I don't know. I don't know any of that.
Jester!
Oh.
There are people who struggle to afford the PS5 and you fuck it up normal. Big pile of shit.
He called you a jester?
Jester, you fuck it up normal.
I kind
Jester.
of like that insult. Jester.
Jester?
Jester. Buffon.
I love that.
Buffon.
Fuck it up normal.
This one is also dramatic. I don't need to bust out the Shakespeare thing, but I still might read it dramatically.
Okay, go ahead.
To build this console took the work of thousands of people.
Oh my God.
And you destroyed it to make this stupid video. Go to work, which is better. But this line, this is like, you can't write this any better.
Yeah.
But maybe you are only capable of destroying, not building.
No.
Wow.
Like that
Whoa.
got me. That got me. That was a good one.
Eloquent.
More from France.
Okay.
Yeah.
Encore une grosse conquis a aucun respect pour les travaux matériels utilisés. C'est vraiment d'affronter toute voix d'intégration son cerveau quand c'est meilleur.
I think the word head is in there. I know that.
Another big idiot who has no respect for the work materials used. Was really heartbreaking. He must have as much fat in his brain as in his mayo.
Oh, you like mayo, bro?
Damn, dude.
Derek did warn me ahead of time on there. He said there's a certain comment that when translated, he's like, it's not saying you're fat. It's saying there's fat in your brain. And I said, okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Because there is a lot of fat in there.
Here's another one from France. I'll just go straight to the translation. Yeah. Big, deep moron. Think of people who work like dogs to be able to afford a console, which is difficult to have. You two scratch your sights. You kill her. You're too stupid, man.
Oh,
damn, dude.
You kill her.
Man.
That was rough.
We work like dogs, I would say.
That's the thing is like, again, with this video, there was it was a hard video to shoot. We put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
It was
full
a short
crew,
film.
Full day.
Yeah, it was a full day. We all worked hard on it.
It was one full day of work, people.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Like a dog, I sweated.
I did. I don't have it printed. I pretty much read the ones that I wanted to. But one exchange that did make me laugh that I remember from reading all this stuff is someone said, like, I can't believe, imagine just destroying something just for a little film. And the response to it killed me, was like, man, this guy should never see the Blues Brothers. That first half hour is gonna fucking kill him. That cracked me up.
Right?
Doesn't that have like the world's biggest car pilot?
Oh, yeah.
That was cracking
I mean,
me
like
up.
Through the
I
ball.
do have
Chasing.
one final comment. I think this one is going to strike a chord with some people in here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There's two comments, actually. It's a comment and a response. The absolute worst part is knowing they're claiming that PS5 as a business expense
Oh, yeah.
and getting a massive tax break.
Massive.
Oh, no.
YouTube / the internet is generally allowing people to make money off of being absolute dumbasses. It's one of the worst things to happen. The response: agreed. YouTube millionaires like these guys get to flaunt their extravagant lifestyle to the lowly masses. It's sickening. That's it.
Yeah.
Massive tax break.
Yeah.
Eat the rich,
At
guys.
most, you would write off that PS5, $500.
No, it was,
No, it's four.
Yeah.
400
Yeah.
$400 is the massive tax break. But I don't even think we can do itemized deductions. So you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. I also
We'll eat the
want
cost
to. I
of it.
want to give a little bit of behind the scenes info too, because I've seen a lot of people make the same kind of comment that are like, oh, enjoy your precious ad revenue, enjoy your, you did this just for the click money. Oh, you just.
Oh yeah, this is good.
I want to say this, everyone at home.
Yeah.
We did not make a thin red dime off this video.
No.
The song that we used.
Peter and the Wolf.
We used this Peter and the Wolf track in our original PSP Go video from 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Peter and the Wolf used to be public domain and is no longer. Things have changed, and that song is an immediate demonetization.
Yeah.
We made the creative decision that the video was better with that song.
Because we created art.
Yeah, it really.
It's not about
seriously.
the money.
Well, I heard. Oh, go ahead, Rock.
Oh no, all I was gonna say was it was not worth it to us to we weren't doing this to like, oh, think of all the click money that was never part of it. We knew going in, it was like, yo, if we use this song, we're forfeiting all that. And it was like, yeah, that's
and
it's about making the thing
a conscious effort, because we knew that our fans, that you guys would hear that song and instantly know what you're in for.
Yeah.
And that
enjoy it. You'd like it more.
You'd be like, oh, fuck. And that would be that we wanted that from you guys.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, we'll use the same song. We won't make any money off of it, but it's worth it because it's going to be an awesome reaction from people.
Yeah.
So we're not fucking YouTube millionaires. Jesus Christ.
I knew that would strike a chord with you.
Well-
YouTube millionaires. I just want to
trying.
repeat. We got this off Target.com with a credit card.
Yeah.
And there was no field to say, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTube millionaire. Hook it up. They didn't care.
Yeah, didn't work.
They just took the credit card number and mailed it.
I do
So-
say that every time I go to Target. I say I'm a YouTube millionaire, by the way,
Yeah.
and they don't do anything.
You should see the
I had
looks
to
he
pay
gets.
for my Kool-Aid like everybody else.
At the end of the day, though, it was good publicity.
Yeah.
I think
we did get something out of it.
Yeah. It's a polarizing video. You either love it or you hate it. That's a good video in my
Understandable.
book.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
I got the greatest reward of all, which is there was a legit like hate video on YouTube, like about the
a
video.
reaction vlog.
Yeah, there was a reaction video, and that made my day. I was like,
Oh,
somebody made a video
reaction
about it.
videos are kind of low
somebody
hanging
made
fruit,
a video, and they had way more subscribers than us, and they were criticizing us like, "Yo, this is low hanging fruit, destroying the console." And I was like, "We're a smaller channel than you. We're low hanging fruit. We're literally below you.
We are. Yeah. Yes.
Come on. Jesus." Anyways, it was a fun week. It was a fun week.
It was a fun week.
Anyway, I want to say something now totally unrelated to what we were just talking about. I just think it's important
Let's change the subject.
to move on from that and not dwell on that. You know, that happened. Great.
Negative. Let's go somewhere positive.
Move on.
Yeah, positivity.
Shop.mega64.com is a great place to order amazing merchandise. In fact, we have a new 64-hour special this week. I think you guys are really going to like this. It's kind of just a tribute to kind of what we do here. The comedy shirt. Because the thing is sometimes people forget what we're about, and I just want to emphasize it. So, you know, if you're wearing that shirt, it's, what do these guys do? Oh, comedy.
What are we about? And also, what are you about?
Yeah.
What do you like? Oh, you like comedy. I see that.
Nice.
Great.
It couldn't be easy.
Maybe you like Mega64. Maybe you're into that. If you're a freak, people go, "You're a freak." What even is Mega64? What's it about? You're wearing this shirt. It all becomes clear.
Yeah, so be sure to get that if you want to just make it clear to everyone what you're about. So anyway, I really
what you
like that. I'm sorry I interrupted the whole thing, but I just
It's
thought
a
it was
good
important
shirt for a Mega64 fan.
Yeah.
If you're a Mega64 fan, people are probably always asking, "What is Mega64
Yeah,
about?"
what is that?
Now it's on the shirt.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah.
It's
I
self-explanatory.
like it. I think it's cool.
Yuck it up.
So anyway, hey, I want to plug one more little thing real quick before we move on though.
Right.
This week is Mega64 Black Friday.
Oh my God.
We did a whole presentation on it. You can watch it on our archive channel. We did a whole, we did kind of a new form. You know, a lot of times when we debut our Black Friday stuff and the deals we're going to have, we'll do like a live stream and a live presentation. But this year, a lot of the live presentations we watch from companies like Apple were pre-recorded.
All pre-recorded.
And in fact, Sean and I watched so many of those damn Apple presentations, and it was like, whoa, they're just like swooping around their headquarters and, you know, whatever, that we were like, well, we got to do that. Like, we got to match what they're doing.
We can figure this out.
And so we did like this one take thing through our studio. You can watch it for yourself on our archive channel, but that was fun. That was a fun change of pace for that. But anyway, be sure to tune in. We are going to live stream, I think, around 9 p.m. Pacific, around then, on Thanksgiving night, leading up to midnight when all the stuff goes on sale, all the deals are live, all that. And then we're planning to stream through the day on Friday. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have a sort of a schedule that we can post later on, but it's going to be like just laid back, fun stream.
Yeah, it's not going to be like hour by hour what we're doing. It's going to be like, oh, around this time we're doing
Jizz Ghost is probably not going to show up.
Yeah, probably
I'll
not.
just say that. But, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool. really embraced streaming a lot more this year, and I think it'll be fun to just kind of like.
You're wearing one of the new
Yeah.
shirts that is going to go on sale. That
Dude,
looks
I was
fucking-
so stoked with how this turned out.
Sneak
The-
preview.
The Pizzatron long sleeve.
That was good.
There every now and then there's a piece of merch that I'm like I just want okay, cool, we're gonna have it in our store, but I just want one. Like,
Right.
if you want to make more, great, but I want mine, and this was that, so I'm really stoked about that. Jason Cryer put this together. He did a good
Shouts
job.
out Jason Cryer, the Cry Man. Cry me an angel. Jason Cryer should make that his own jingle.
He
Anytime
should.
somebody mentions his name, we can sing
Just
that.
record that and play it back.
Cry me an angel. Jason Cryer Designs.
I hope that's not a song you don't have permission to use.
Like a ringtone.
Oh, he made it up.
Twitch just took us down. That's it.
Shoot.
That's it.
Yep.
Jeff Bezos is coming for me.
That's it.
Mhm.
Terminator
Bezos'
style.
wrath.
Wrath of Bezos.
Speaking of the wrath of Bezos, is that a PS5 game? No. Did you play any PS5 games? Did anybody
I
play anything?
played so much of the Miles Morales game.
Yeah.
I
I beat the main story last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh damn. I'm doing more of like the side missions of like upping my
Yeah.
like abilities, and then when I get to the boss, oh he's fucked. He doesn't have a
Ooh.
shot.
What costume are you using?
What's your favorite part of the game so far?
Dude, the combat is awesome, but I really liking like you can turn invisible for like a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
It's been fucking great. It's so much fun. We're like in this huge base, and like Emma has been playing where she's in camouflage and keeps getting people with the web and then tying them up, and they're hanging from a building. But by the
Yeah.
end of it, she has like 15 people hanging from the same like building, and it
Yeah.
like, looks hilarious. Like it's super fun. Just like fuck around like that.
Anytime I do that in the game, I'm like, yeah, you could stealth stick them all to the roof.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I've stuck 50 people up here. No one's noticing this shit. Like, yo, everyone leave? What the fuck? I mean, it's just like, it looks like you've got wads all
Yeah,
over the ceiling.
it's
Like
great.
that scene in Alien.
They
Sweet art.
So I think the combat in this, like they have like this like electricity thing, and like it really is like if I go back to the other Spider-Man game, I'm be kind of like missing the advances I have. In
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. Having beaten it, I will say I liked the story better in the original Spider-Man game, the main one. But the gameplay was enhanced in so many fun ways in the Miles Morales game with all the Venom power, the electric power that he has. Not to be confused with Venom, like the Venom. It's just called that.
I thought that was confusing. I
yeah.
didn't like that.
Yeah. No, but all these upgrades that he got, I thought that too. I'm like, now that I'm done with this, I want to go back and play the DLC that I never did in the original Spider-Man game. But I'm like, am I going to be missing all that electric
Yes.
shit?
Answer is yes.
Thunder punches
man.
and stuff? Yeah. So,
Yeah. It's cool.
but
So, yeah,
anyway, yeah. But I'm still
lot-
going to do that. I think I'm going to play that DLC
A
later.
lot of that, and yeah, I've been loving it. How about you, Derek?
No. I plugged in the PS3, played a little Fat Princess. It's where it's where PlayStation peaked, if you ask me.
Yeah.
PS3, SSD,
Sure. Okay.
better than a PSP with UMD.
Okay.
I've been playing Dark Souls and Call of Duty. I downloaded Battlefield 5. No, Battlefield
Demon's
1.
Souls.
The one that came after Battlefield 5.
Oh,
Aha.
okay.
Battlefield 1. Oh, yeah. I said Dark Souls. I meant Demon Souls. I
okay.
always do that. I don't
Yeah.
know
Me
why.
too.
That's
I've
your
never played
Borat.
a Dark Souls game in my life.
Yeah.
And I keep calling Demon Souls Dark Souls.
There's something like that in our. I don't mean to do another shameless plug here, but we have a behind the scenes video coming for this PS5 video we did.
Yeah.
And the whole video is us not saying the right number.
We can't.
Hey, bring the PS4 over here. Hey, bring the PS3 over here. What? And there's one part where I go ballistic because I did it again, and I'm like, why does 5 grown men cannot remember a number? What is it? But that happens to me too, Derek. I say Dark Souls constantly. I cannot do it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I've been playing the shit out of it, but I'm hitting that wall. This is
Oh,
like
yeah?
the most gaming I've done in a long time, and I'm starting to get like tired of video games. You know, I've been doing like 5 or 6 hours every night. And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
okay, I need to put the PlayStation 5 down. It's just a better PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I beat the Armor Spider in Demon Souls, and I'm looking for the Flame Meister. Right? Is that dude's name?
Isn't that
Flame Lurker.
oh,
Flame
okay.
Lurker? Shit.
I thought is Flame Meister the guy in that Rankin Bass like Christmas stop motion?
Yeah.
Is that what it
Exploring,
was?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Prison of Hope. And I'm playing Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty when I'm, taking a break from Dark Souls. I do feel like I wish I had an open world game. I really, really love open world games.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just have to get Grand Theft Auto 5 on a third console.
Derek, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. You still have Death Stranding, don't you?
Yeah.
Pop it in your PS5.
Ooh,
Is
it'll
it
look
open
good
world?
on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Derek, I know you. I've said this like a year ago. I'm going to
Yeah.
say it again now. It not only is it's open world, but it's not combat based. That turns some people off. All I can see you do, I honestly can see you building freeways and zip lines and an interconnected network of travel. That's what you do in that game is like make everything a better place. I could see you getting lost on that for a long time. So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
pop it in if you dare.
Maybe I will.
Yeah,
So that's what I've been playing.
I'm like still just not playing PS5 games. I'm
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
PS4 games on my PS5.
It's still, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but that's
the beginning of the system.
how
That's
it kinda
not
starts, I
Sure.
think.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm sucked in to Bloodborne though, like fully.
Yeah,
No
you were
kidding.
I get
didn't
it
expect
now.
that.
we were here setting the podcast for tonight. We got here early.
Yeah.
And you were like playing the entire time. I was like, he's gonna get sick.
Do you
of this
like how I
eventually.
thought of that? Do you like how I was like, damn, I got to come in early to the podcast
Yeah,
just to be on set and like help test stuff? I'm gonna hook my fucking system.
that
up.
was clever.
That was clever.
And yeah, I was honestly gonna try to download a new game, but we were looking around the store and just searching through everything, even the free stuff, and it's like, I don't want to play any of this. I kept saying last week I was gonna get Mortal Kombat 11 because it's free on PlayStation Plus. I don't know why I thought that.
It wasn't.
It
It's
was
10.
It was last year's. The one I
I
already
thought it
have.
was free as well.
It's
Well, 10 is
10
free.
is,
Yeah,
just
they're
not
good with the
11.
Roman numerals. They confuse.
Oh, yeah.
But Bloodborne is awesome. I'm really digging
That
it.
one always looked the coolest to me. I
Yeah.
never played it. But
I'm
it
so
looked awesome.
I'm so deep just in the first world, and I was telling Johnny, I'm like, there's like 4 more worlds to this one. I can't imagine continuing because I'm like Derek. I'm playing a lot, and I'm hitting this cap where it's like maybe I need to get back to like getting shit done around the house too. You know?
Yeah, I
Nah,
feel like I'm an
screw that.
18-year-old again. Like my
Yeah.
mind is numbing. It's like I could keep going. I could never stop. But
I got the new
maybe I
toy.
should go to sleep.
It's because we got the shiny new console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever beat? We don't. We don't have to go on into it, whatever.
Yeah.
But did you ever beat FF7 remake or Last of Us 2? Well, you did
Yeah.
beat one of those.
I beat FF7 remake.
You did. That's right. That's right.
And then
Okay,
I
you told me.
started. I actually kept going in and like grinding shit on hard mode.
Oh.
And
okay.
that was a lot of fun. But then PS5 came out, so
Yeah. Okay.
I did start Last of Us 2 again on my PS5. So I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm currently in that.
Okay.
I'm bouncing between that and Bloodborne.
Okay. Yeah. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I think there has to be. I'm going to predict this now. I think there has to be. A lot of people share this theory, but there's got to be there's going to be an upgraded version of that FF7 remake, right?
People
Well,
think
oh
that.
no, Last of Us. Yeah, Sony could do that, but FF7 remake looked really good, but then had all these little like weird texture things, and there's a certain issues with it. And I just remember thinking like, yo, we're so close to the new consoles, they're just going to do that. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious, but I think there will be.
Give Red 13 a moveset and make it like a deluxe version.
Yeah. Oh, that's an easy thing they could do, huh?
Yeah.
Make him a playable because he wasn't really playable in the.
Add a
The way
little
it is
bit,
now.
a little bit more to incentivize someone to repurchase.
Yeah.
Because I am definitely sticking to my rule so far, where I'm like, this generation, I'm not rebuying my old software again.
Yeah.
I put my foot down on it, and I haven't been getting the Devil May Cry 5 and.
Yeah, I want to get Devil. A lot of these games though are just getting upgrades like from
The old version, you put it in,
Nothing
yeah.
you pay for, you just upgrade. So a lot of them are doing that. But Devil May Cry, I'm into because they added a whole new thing to it with a new character. There's, you know what I mean? There's an
Yeah.
actual like new thing there
With
and
more
it's
story.
$39.99. It's like, okay, I like this game enough. I'll be willing to do that. And I was looking at it and looks incredible on PS5. Like it looks amazing. So
I tried playing
I'm gonna do
Uncharted 4.
Oh.
yeah.
But it was glitching like crazy. I
Yeah.
put the disc in. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know.
No,
But like it was like not doing well with that at all. So I'm not sure if
no. There's people like discovering stuff with backwards compatible games. Like there's games that they list as these all work. Like there's only 10 games they say will not work.
Right.
But I still think there's a lot of bugs being worked out.
I
with a lot of
figured.
stuff.
That's what
Because
I told.
I mean, when PS4 first came out, I've mentioned this 1,000 times, but it was erasing my saves and stuff like that. And,
Oh yeah.
but everything got updated.
Yeah.
Things got fixed. But yeah, that's still.
You know what's funny is the design of this has grown on me so much. Like at first I saw the thing and I was like, this is weird.
the system
yeah.
itself?
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's weird. People hated it. I didn't hate
Yeah.
it. I was like, whatever. But now I'm like, oh, I like this. Like it's so
Yeah.
fucking weird looking. Like
Once
it's
it was in, from pictures, it always for me was like, this is the fake mock-up somebody put on a message board. Like this doesn't look real. Although I did prefer the way it looked to the Xbox because I'd rather have something kind of like gaudy and weird than just a black box. That's just my personal preference. But having the PS5 in my home, it feels like a future, like I got a piece of the future here. You know, like it feels like you got a device from like the Home and Horizons
Tesla.
or something. Like, yeah. It just feels like having it in the house. It's like, oh, whoa, I have this here. Like, it grew on me in person for sure. But man, it's big. It's
huge.
It's big.
Yeah.
I had to knock out shelves.
Did you really?
Yeah, to fit it in this little. Yeah, it was like each shelf was only like that, so I just knocked out 2 of them, so I have like all that space.
Oh my
now.
God.
Yeah, it took up a lot of space, but anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm digging it. And now that I beat the Spider-Man thing, though, I don't know. I guess I'll play the Spider-Man remake or the.
Yeah.
whatever.
You're not interested in going back and getting like the? I guess why would you?
No, I
care?
might. It was fun enough. I would go back and collect stuff. Normally, I don't do that with games. When I beat it, I move on.
Right.
You're not going to find
but
a
these
different
are-
game to play?
But what's that?
You're not going to check out a different game?
I might, but this game was fun enough. I could see myself going back to collect all the stuff.
I mean, how long was it after everything was said and done?
For the story, I mean, it was like 8 to 10.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Hey, but this and the original Spider-Man game that was on PS4, both bravo for finding the exact right length. Neither of them are too long. Like they were exactly. And if you want to go do more, cool, go do it. But it's also like not 200 hours to go get everything else. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you could do it. Like it's not
what
impossible.
would you call this? It's not open world, but it kind of is.
Open city.
I
I mean,
guess,
it kind
yeah.
you can go all around.
You go
and, like,
anywhere and do
mission-based.
anything.
I swung up to some bodega and it was like, yo, my cat's been missing. Okay, I'll go look for it. That wasn't part of the main story, but
Right.
I just found that
Little
and
shit
did
you're
it.
doing,
There's all kinds of stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, it doesn't feel right to call it open world,
No.
but it kind of, I mean, you're free to do whatever. So
Is
I
there
don't
an
know, kind
edge, like when you hit the edge of like,
Well,
what is it,
it's
the
in-
water or
It's
Central
New
Park?
York City, and so
Yeah.
like it's surrounded by water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just
So
can't.
stuff like that.
You guys have convinced me to. I want to get the physical Miles Morales disc.
yeah, it's worth.
Just
You'll have
that.
fun. You'll
It's-
have
yeah.
fun.
Not the full version of the game, but the cheaper, just the Miles Morales thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You'll
Yeah,
like
it's
it. I mean,
Did you have the original Spider-Man
Yeah.
game?
And I never played it.
Yeah, me too.
but I think okay, Garrett. I'm not. You're already gonna do it, but I think it's $10 more just to have the other thing.
Yeah, but I'll pop in that PS4 disc eventually if I
Well,
want to get
that's
to it.
true.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
it's
I
20
really.
more too. By the way.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. I am not interested in the slightest about Spider-Man, Peter
Right.
Parker, Aunt May,
Yeah.
any of these bitches.
Fuck them.
Right. Okay.
Fuck them up.
So
Mag dump.
like I have this disc, I got it as a Christmas present for the PS4, and it's like it's getting great reviews. You guys all love it. Just
Yeah.
gameplay alone, I know I'll have fun, but there's just so much other shit for me to play that I'm like, oh, eventually I'll get it.
Yeah.
The
So
only
buying
reason
it again is unappealing. Yeah.
buying it again is unappealing, and the only reason I'm getting the Miles Morales one is because honestly, I just want to see what the PS5 software.
Yeah. Well, it's worth
looks
it for
like.
that. It's
Right.
worth it for that.
Because I cleaned out like every nook and cranny of Astrobot this weekend. I
Yeah.
finished that, which we talked about it, but what a like ode to Sony
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
That was
fucking
sick.
brand.
They did such a good job with that.
So good,
Yeah.
and being a full on Sony fanboy, having almost every object that they would render in that game,
Yeah.
it was really cool, and
Yeah.
it made me almost go like, I should go on eBay and look for some of these things I don't have.
You gotta collect that in real life.
That
Yeah.
that PSP GPS unit. I remember seeing that at yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's
get that
right.
on Hobby.
Yeah, the
They never
PSP
get lost.
camera. When I collected that in the game, I was like, oh, I forgot they made that.
Remember?
They had a camera
I have
add
that.
on. Yeah.
I don't have the GPS unit, but I have the camera.
There was one joke in the Astrobot game. I found a
Yeah.
Blu-ray disc of Uncharted. I think it was called Unbotted or Bought Charted or
Yeah.
something, parody version of it. But there's a caption on each thing. Like when I got a PSP Go, it said no UMD, OMG. It said something like that.
There's always a witty
the
thing, right?
tagline on that disc of the Uncharted game was Perfect Blue, like BLU. Is that a joke on Perfect Blue, like the anime? What else would that be referencing?
It's gotta be.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Satoshi
One of my
Kon.
favorite anime
Sean,
movies.
Satoshi
Shout out-
Kon.
Sean, it's a Satoshi Kon film. Are you joking right now?
I'm never joking.
Sean.
Oh my God,
Johnny.
Sean's playing dumb. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
Always serious and never funny.
But Satoshi Kon, shout out. He's dead, but he.
Astrobot is for dorks. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, come
I'm gonna say it.
on.
Come on.
Oh, my controller rattled. I win. You know what I'm playing?
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. Oh.
Deathmatch. My
you
name
rock
is
it.
Vald Vagina.
Oh.
Kill streak. That's a man's game.
Oh.
No more Astrobots conversation.
All
I.
right.
Please.
You know what? That's true.
Fair enough.
I did eat soybean to make me bad at gaming.
Oh, son of a.
So I'm just. It's okay.
It can happen.
I understand. I know it. Yeah, I deserved it.
You,
I deserved it.
you know, we're in the like PS4's best software releases though, because the end of that console
Yeah.
life,
Oh, the end of the console generation is always the best game.
you're
Yeah.
getting the best stuff.
Yeah.
Not,
But ironically, the worst of PS5 too.
kind of.
Kind of double-edged sword there.
Well, that's
Kind
how.
of.
Hey, launches are like that. And the one thing I did appreciate there was a reference to. Maybe you guys will remember this, but
Yeah.
in this Astrobot thing in the PS3 themed level, there were rubber ducks everywhere, and that was the only game I played on the PS3 for like months.
Yeah.
when it came out was super rub-a-dub,
Super rub-a-dub. I
tilting
remember
the ducks and
Yeah, it had like lemmings and like super rub-a-dub, and that was it.
yeah,
Just showing off 6-axis.
yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, and honestly, seeing that, it made me miss the other game I played all the time when the PS3 came out, Calling
Yes,
All Cars.
I was thinking about that today.
I love Calling All Cars.
I was thinking
I
about
miss
David
Calling All
Jaffe,
Cars.
Good.
and I was thinking about calling all cars, and I still remember all the voice acting, and I can
Yeah.
remember catch
It's a
the
hot
bad guy.
It's a hot potato.
Yes.
I think multiple times I've told David Jaffe in our interactions with him that
Yeah.
that is my favorite. I was like, that is one of my favorite games ever. I had so much fun playing it with the other guys here. That's my favorite work you've ever done. And I think every time he's thought I was fucking with him.
Yes.
Like, I was like, does no one else ever say that? No. No, they say God of War.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, God of War is awesome, but
but
Calling All seriously, you don't know how much we played that when we would edit back when we did
Yeah.
that at my house.
Yeah.
We would someone be editing and the others would all be playing Calling All Cars.
it was
right
like
next to it.
Geometry
good.
Wars for a while, and then we moved on from that to Calling All Cars.
Yeah,
And
marble it up.
Marble
Or no,
It Up.
no,
Marble Blast Ultra.
Marble Blast Ultra was it
That
for
was
a little
another
while
one.
too.
Yeah.
But
Mega
Calling All
Marble.
Cars was just legendary. So
Yeah.
David, if you're watching this, we were not
David,
fucking with you.
why
I
have I
think
not
that's
met
the last
David
time,
yet?
but really, it's holiday time.
Yeah.
There's no new Nintendo anything. Like,
Their big holiday game, I really think, was that Mario thing,
the Mario 35?
that collection.
Oh,
no,
the
collection.
3D. Oh.
I think that was intended to be there.
Their
Boo.
big holiday thing. Wow.
Nah.
That's getting updated too, by the way, for GameCube controller support for Mario Sunshine.
no.
That's interesting. If
Yeah.
you like to play it that way.
Yeah.
I know.
You
I thought you were going to say they're going to put Mario 3 in there.
or Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but no.
Hmm.
I think that's their big thing, and I think Animal Crossing has never slowed down.
No.
Sure.
And it got a
And
big
they're still
winter
working on
update.
stuff.
Oh,
And
did
I
it?
think,
Is that
yeah.
happened? Oh.
and I think they probably thought too, like, yo, 2 new systems are coming out this like
Right.
if this was the fall to lay low, you know,
I
like,
guess.
if there's one fall to lay low, this would be it. Maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I think it is kind of a bummer though. I was hoping there'd be like they did put out that Zelda thing though. There's a Zelda thing that came out.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Hyrule.
Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
Did we put out our latest friend dimension where we play Demon Souls?
Yes, actually, that on our Patreon now is
Check out our Patreon, everybody.
extra-
That was a special episode. It was an extra long episode.
Yeah.
And Sean played for the majority of it and got really far.
I've never
Yeah.
played before. I've never played any of these games before. So it was, I think I had a great teacher. Derek was really helping me
Yeah.
out. But
Did
it
you
was-
like it? Did you hate it?
I think you could probably see it in my face during the thing. It's like, oh, I like this. Like,
Yeah.
I may get this fucking game. This is really great. And then I die, and then it goes back to the beginning. I went, well, we're done. Like, that's it for me. So If they can patch that little problem, then I'll play. But otherwise, no.
We hit that went up this week, and then next week there's one with Sean and I playing Bug Snacks.
Oh,
You won't know which one we rage quit harder. Seriously, but we got to a point in Bug Snacks that, and I know there's gonna be a billion people watching it. Like, yo, you guys just suck. Like,
That's
you're terrible.
true.
And you might be right, but man,
I wasn't on that
tapped
episode.
into.
But even if you do suck at Bug Snacks, that doesn't mean you shouldn't rage quit Bug Snacks.
yeah.
I think I got farther than you did, and it doesn't get better. In fact, it probably gets worse.
I had never played it, and I just played one part of this, and I'm like, I will never play this game. It's free. I'm not getting it.
Yeah,
Fuck this game.
I think Bug Snacks peaks in the first 10 minutes when you go, oh, it's kind of like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
cute. I thought it was
quickly
really cute.
becomes like, nah, it's way worse. Turn it off. Nope, done. So,
It's got a really cute song in it.
You guys told me not. I was in the PlayStation store on this TV before we started here, and I scrolled past it. And I was like, "It is free," and you guys were like, "Dude,
know
don't
what you pay for."
don't fucking download it." I was like, oh, "Yeah, you're right. It's not worth the bandwidth."
It has a song by Caro Bonito in it. And I was like, who are these people? Like, people keep pointing this out. Who are these people?
Yeah.
And I listened to them on Apple Music, and I haven't stopped. I've listened to every
You
single
like
thing
that
Wow.
shrimp song?
Yeah, I've
ever
heard-
recorded. I fell down the rabbit hole. I stopped playing Bug Snacks after 1 hour, but now I've listened to 300 plus hours of Caro Bonito. So
Jeez.
thank you, Bug
Dang,
Snacks,
you're
for
a mark.
introducing me.
That's
You're
good.
a Caro head.
Dang.
Can't get enough.
Rocco, like Quito.
Sounds like some shit like
Try it
Perfume
here.
or something. One of those.
No, they're from the UK.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so Bug Snacks can eat the big one. Turd, I mean.
Eat a butt snack.
Yeah, butt snacks.
If really
Kevin
legitimately
liked
you
that
could
one.
say,
I
Sean,
just
pick a
wanted-
game.
I want to take credit for that. I got Kevin on that one. I'm just taking, precautions.
What game is gonna be more fun for you? Demon Souls all the way over Bug Snacks. Not
Yeah,
even a
easier.
question.
It's easier.
Not even a question.
It's less frustrating.
Less frustrating. Yeah.
Oh, who'da thunk?
There was another free game that was like, it looked like a ripoff of World at War, War of Tanks or something. And you mentioned that this might be like spy software that's going to get installed on your hard drive.
Yeah,
I
what
wouldn't
was
get
it? There was some game. It
Dude,
was in
I
the
don't even know.
PS5 store. We
It
were
looked
looking for
like-
let's look for games that are just for PS5.
It was
And-
an Unreal Engine like war simulator.
Yeah, it was like
just
tanks
jets
or
and
war of
tanks.
tanks or tanks of war or something. And when we looked at screenshots, it was just CG renders of a tank sitting in the middle of a field. There was no gameplay.
No.
It was just, here is a tank. Here is a plane. It was just CG renders of a vehicle.
Free to download,
And
huh?
I said that to Gary. I was like, this looks like it would come from overseas and install a virus on your computer if you installed it. Like,
Spyware.
yeah, it was weird. Like, this is malware. This is not a game. It was really suspicious.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Yeah, we didn't pick up tank.
I really
war tank boys.
I felt defeated. Just went back and started playing more Bloodborne.
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah.
When was the last time you guys watched The Goonies?
Wow.
I watched it recently, and my little ones got too scared. We had to turn it off.
Oh no,
So-
really?
Yeah.
Not Chunk, but the other guy, the guy down there.
No, it was the mom. Like they didn't have a
Mrs.
problem
Fratelli.
with the guy. I forget his name.
Yeah, what's the dude's name?
Sloth. Yeah, no, they at
Larry.
first they were scared as the kids were, but then they realized he was nice and that was fine.
Yeah, he
but
likes
yeah,
candy
it was
bars.
the mom and then Cypher from the Matrix and they're like,
Yeah,
fuck
which I
this.
didn't.
Joey
I
Booth.
forgot he was in it.
No, wait.
Yeah, they couldn't handle that.
Does
Joey Pants.
I guess my question was, does the movie hold up,
Yes.
or is that one that's like
That
meh?
one holds up.
I feel like last time I watched Goonies, I didn't like it as much,
Yeah. So
and I don't want to watch it again because I
oh,
don't
there
want
you have it.
I don't want to ruin my childhood love of that film. You know,
I saw it. I never had a super connection to it.
Really?
I didn't see it at a formative age. I saw it a long time ago, and I think I liked it, but I didn't remember. And so I saw it 2 days ago. And
Oh.
the first half, I was on one side, and the first half, I was going, "This movie's annoying." Nope. And then the second half, I was like, "Nah, it rules. This is great."
Yeah.
So it won me back. So I had a little split reaction, but
As a
When he
kid,
glued on the penis upside down,
yeah,
that's my mom's favorite part.
yeah,
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
so
that.
funny.
I love that.
Yeah,
As a kid, I was like stoked the main character had asthma.
yeah.
I was like, this is fucking me every day in
Yeah.
the playground. Like, okay.
And a great inspiration to all with such ailments at the end, where he just goes and throws it away.
Yeah.
Like, do you not have it anymore?
Fuck it.
I'm gonna
cure
stop
it.
treating this shit.
Gold
He grew
cures
a pair.
everything.
He
All you
kissed
need
a
is
girl.
money.
Seriously, he has a pocket full of jewels. Yeah, I'm done with this asthma shit.
I'm rich.
Fuck breathing.
This is a poor man's disease.
Yeah, seriously. I don't understand the motivation behind that part.
Did you guys?
You still have some coins? Yeah. What the fuck am I doing breathing? Into the ocean. I don't know. That part makes no sense.
bury me with my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a movie last night. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Purge.
I've
No,
never.
I
seen
never
The Purge.
did. I never did.
I have.
I don't know if I like The Purge or what I think of The Purge.
Dr. Ryan loves him. Does that motivate you either way?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well,
Ryan,
here's the thing,
Ryan,
here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
I'm out here defending you, dude.
The Purge, it was not what I expected. So it's a movie where all crime is legal for 12 hours. Do whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Which is funny because in the behind the scenes, they're talking to the filmmakers like, yeah, you can do anything. Steal, murder, rape. And I was watching me like, there's no rape in this movie. Like, why do they bring that up in the behind the scenes? Are you trying to sell me on this?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
not in the movie.
That's not.
That was one of the
best pitch.
producers.
And
Yeah,
also
yeah.
there's no
Yeah, that producer's no longer working in Hollywood. Sadly, this
to
producer
be
was
fair,
cut.
there's
Bob
no
kept
there's no
talking about rape.
stealing in the movie either. It's all murder. You just murder whoever you
Yeah.
want.
murder.
But it's a low budget movie. I didn't realize how low budget it was. It all takes place in like one house,
Yeah.
and Ethan Hawke stars in it.
What?
Ethan Hawke is in it.
Ethan Hawke
I had
plays
no
the
idea.
main
First one's
character,
legit good, I think.
and then
okay.
Lena Headey, Cersei from Game of Thrones,
What? I didn't know
plays
this.
his wife.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I think you should watch it. It's really bad, but I think you'd get a kick out of it. He plays
Okay.
a security, like a house security salesman. He sells security systems for homes so people can survive the purge. And then, the night the purge happens, for whatever reason, his son feels bad. Like they're killing people last. I'm gonna open up the security. Like opens it up. They're like, "What are you doing?" And it just takes place from there. But it's pretty low budget. I was hoping maybe you guys had seen it so we could
They get
No,
goofier.
go more into
I was
it.
going to watch it. Yeah, Derek let me borrow like a box set of a bunch of like horror movies. I guess they're
That's
creepy
why I wanted it back. I was like, I want to watch The Purge.
Yeah, and I was about to pop that in, and I just ran out of time. I never did. I watched The Visit, and that ended up being it. But which I enjoyed. But yeah, I had heard. I always thought like with the Purge thing, I heard it was low budget, and I thought I bet the first one is fun to watch. It just struck me as
I'm
things.
eager-
With, here's a clever idea, and not a
It's
lot of
honestly,
money.
it's not that clever.
Oh, okay.
It's not that good.
Okay.
I'm eager to see the other ones because I want to see what they can do with this idea with more money.
Yeah.
Like this all takes place in a house. Okay, I want to see the purge like outside the house.
Right.
Yeah.
But real talk, I have nothing but respect. I love that some guy just made this stupid, shitty movie. Hey, all crime is legal for 12 hours. And it's a super low budget movie and it spawned all of these sequels and launched this film franchise. I think that is cool.
Yeah.
And respect to that filmmaker. So I
that's
feel like
cool.
it's worth watching for that. So you could see like, oh, this is how like an indie filmmaker makes
Yeah.
something that like blows up.
I think that's kind of that has an appeal to me for sure. Like I think that was part of the reason.
Yeah,
knowing
it was
its
cool on
background.
that level. And then it's also, it's really corny. I don't even feel bad saying it's like a bad movie or a corny movie. I feel like it's unabashedly, like shamelessly corny,
Yeah.
Like they know what they're doing with The Purge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some movies that know it, and I don't mind that. Like, it's like, okay, as long as we're all on the same page, I can enjoy that. But yeah, I meant to check that out, and I never did.
I went
watched-
through sorry, Sean.
No, you're fine.
I went through and watched them all. Like, maybe not the last
All
one,
the
but
purges?
all
How many are
through
there?
election years. I think 3. I don't know what 2 is. Just probably called
There's
Purge. 2.
Purge, Anarchy, Purge, Election Year. Those are the 3 that I have.
Those are the 3 you
Is
have.
election
Okay.
year or election day?
Maybe it's
Election-
Election Day.
election.
Who knows?
I thought it was
Something, I
election
don't know.
day.
But they get, they. I mean, as franchises do when they go on, they get hokier. But I don't think they get further and further out of the houses. I remember them all kind of being that same kind of setting.
Are there?
Well,
Are
that
there?
sucks.
Did we already have this conversation? Sorry if we did. Franchises, I would say most of them. It's safe to say, like you just did, when they go on that long, just get dumber and dumber and dumber. And I was thinking,
Yeah, like-
is there a franchise that after a bunch of them rule. Like, okay, no, this series rules now.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you've said that. in
The
past,
first
right?
one I did not like at all.
The first Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't like that
I
one.
haven't seen. I haven't really seen them, so I have no horse in that.
Fast
race.
and Furious.
But Derek
James
is-
Bond.
Fast and Furious
So-
definitely sucked. The first one sucks for sure.
Fast and Furious, James Bond, 21 movies. They get better as they go on.
Okay.
Then they get worse.
Yeah,
Then they get
I
better
never
again.
thought about that because for me, I'm gonna do. I kept running out of time. I'm gonna do. I have a video going up on my personal channel soon about this, but the only one I could think of that I have seen is the Fast and the Furious. Those first couple are dumb, and I thought the fifth one was one of the most kick-ass fucking movies I've ever seen. And it's like I can't think of any other series where the fifth one ruled.
Yeah, it's a shame because I'll
You know
never
what-
get there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, seriously. But the fifth one was like I enjoyed so much. And I liked the couple after that.
Yeah,
too.
maybe like I'm not a big fan of Godzilla. Is the first one the best? Johnny, you like Godzilla, right? Do they get better as they go on?
Yeah, how do those go? I don't really know.
They're really good as they go on, but different companies started making them, so it's like really convoluted and weird.
But is the first one the best, or do they get better
no,
as they go
I think
on?
they get better. I like when I think Mothra is my favorite one, and that's
Okay.
like the fifth one.
Well, there you go.
There's 5. Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
I
didn't know
feel
that.
like any film franchise, well, not any, but there's a lot of film franchises that kind of find their stride after a couple films, you know?
Yeah.
Like they have an idea and they don't really quite grasp it until they get a few movies in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a TV show. Like the second season, they kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
You know, the first season is like, what are these characters? But by the end of it, they
Yeah.
know.
Sure.
Yeah.
But sometimes they have a film franchise where the first one's like, no, you nailed it. Stop
Right.
making more.
Yeah. Speaking of not nailing it the first time, I am so excited because the other day they released a trailer for The Godfather Coda, the death of Michael Corleone.
Oh shit.
Because Coppola is literally going back to Godfather 3 and going, redo this. And he's recutting it. He did a new beginning,
Jesus
new
Christ.
ending, do new whatever. Hey,
Is he filming new stuff?
hey, much more than no one knows.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
I have a theory on that, but I'll get to it
Okay.
in a minute. But
Because recutting's one thing, but
I am way more into rather than like, oh, this didn't work, reboot, oh, rather reboot. Hey, this guy's going, yo, yeah, that sucked. I'm gonna try again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in.
Jesus, fuck
But
off.
wait, this
Francis
is
Ford
Snyder
Coppola.
cut shit again.
Derek's
now.
not-
Fuck off, Fran.
It's Snyder cut
Your
shit.
movie fucking sucked 30
Yeah.
fucking years ago. It's fucking done. Don't dig it out of the grave
He-
and fucking shove a puppet stick up its ass and shake it around again. But we could redo it better. Imagine if I wrote a short story and I made you read it and you're like, that really sucked. And then I rewrote it and made you read it again.
well,
It'd
it's
just
a
be
second.
annoying you at
Hey,
this point.
It
Suck
was
slightly less.
The story for decades was they made him finish that 6 months before it was supposed to be done.
Okay.
He didn't want to call it Godfather 3. It was never supposed to be Godfather 3. It was supposed to be the epilogue. And it was supposed to be the death of Michael Corleone was the title.
Mm-hmm.
And they forced him to change it. No, it's part 3. It's a trilogy. And he's like, it was never supposed to be. And there were all these things that last minute didn't work. Winona Ryder was supposed to be in it. She dropped out last minute. What am I going to do? He replaced her with his daughter. Oh,
Bad move.
no,
So what's he going to do? Put Winona back in it now?
No, I think they're
Nepotism.
just cutting that part out. But
Uh,
we don't know for sure. I have been for years have wanted to know how was it originally supposed to be cut. We're gonna find out, and I bet you it's gonna be even better than 1 and 2 combined
yeah,
when
probably.
this thing comes out. So
Imagine-
I'm hyped. I'm
Imagine
hyped.
he wanted 6 extra months. He got 30 extra years.
Exactly.
This thing better be
Derek,
fucking
you're on the
mind-blowing.
same page. You're getting it, man.
Yeah, mind-blowing.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he's got hit all the time. He's Adobe Premiere has been around for a decade now. He's
This
gonna do all
reminds
the
me of when
tricks.
Oliver Stone did Alexander the Great. It was a 2-hour movie
Yeah.
and it fucking flopped.
Yeah.
So then he recut
yeah.
it into a 4-hour movie.
Ew.
Yeah.
And nobody watched it.
He recut that movie like 8 times.
I didn't even
Seriously,
hear about this.
I think the movie's just called Alexander, and it flopped unbelievably. And then they thought, well, you know, it looked boring to people, so then they tried to dress it up like it was 300,
Yeah.
and it flopped again. And they did another thing with it. That movie has had so many recuts.
It's the same thing because he's like, they would never let me do what I wanted to. And then they're like, okay, do what you want to.
Yeah.
All right, now it's 4 hours. Like, good. It's boring.
However,
Nice zoom in.
an example for the opposite is the Ridley Scott movie Kingdom of Heaven came out in theaters. It was 3 hours.
and boring.
Yeah, this didn't really go anywhere. So he went, all right, when it comes out on video, 4 hours. And everyone was like, dude, oh, cool. Add another hour to a boring movie. But that movie is way better. If you watch, it's a great movie.
It's paced different,
seriously, they cut the wrong stuff. You watch it and it's like, oh my God, this is so much more powerful now that you left it. You know what I mean? But sometimes you can cut, you want to speed it up and not make it boring, but sometimes you cut the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
So Coppola, I'm in. I got you. This guy bought so much goodwill with not only Godfather 1 and 2 and Jack. I'm so in.
There's no way.
I'm so in.
It's gonna.
I don't even hate.
It's gonna make
I
Godfather
don't
1
even
look like
hate
Barney.
Godfather 3. I don't even hate it.
No, I really don't. I never hated it. It's not as good,
I
but I've
kind
never
of like
hated
it, but I just acknowledge this shit is fucking convoluted. Godfather 3 is about the Pope.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I like that.
Godfather 3 is about the Pope and the
What?
mafia.
I like that part of the story though. Where they start getting ties to the Vatican,
Yeah.
and it ties into some real world shit.
It goes so fucking big. I'm like, I'm not hating this movie, but
Yeah.
this is like, we're going MCU here.
National
Extended
Yeah,
universe.
it ties into some. If you really read about the stuff that happened in real life,
Mafia cinematic
it's
universe.
like it's honestly really. I always thought that aspect of it was cool because when you read the articles, it's like there are conspiracy theories about because there was a pope that just suddenly died.
Yeah.
And it ties into like what happened, and there's always been a thought that like, this was the Pope that said he was going to look into the books,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and suddenly he disappeared.
But you know what?
So it ties into this whole thing.
You know
and
what,
as a
though?
younger guy, I liked that.
That is interesting. It's almost like I'm not gonna say it's a ghost
No.
story. It's like a conspiracy theory. It's
Yeah.
a spooky story. It's
Yes.
kind of like, do I believe that? Don't I? What do I make of
Totally,
this
yeah,
story?
yeah.
But I think that makes it more convoluted.
Totally.
And I think the first two, by the way, and this is all I'm going to say about this, I don't want to bore people. It's kind of
Yeah.
just rooted in reality more.
Totally.
And the third one is basically built around a conspiracy theory. And so
Yeah.
you're left thinking like, cool story, but what do I even make of that? You know?
Totally. It's interesting in the Wikipedia article way, but the last time I watched the movie, I watched it with somebody and they said something incredibly profound about it. They said, "This is all crazy and I don't care." The first two, it's family, it's personal, it's what did brother do to brother? What did, whatever. And then the third one is like, crazy shit in the Vatican. It's too big to like take that really like to heart. But I did like it as just watching it.
They
Like,
should do Godfather 4, and it's about 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Corleone tries to stop it from happening.
Yeah,
But-
it's the Rosado brothers that did it.
When I was 18,
Yeah, and they.
The fucking Rosados.
I've been trying to. These Rosado brothers. What are you doing with that plane? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Rosado.
Wait, there was a plane here last night. I left it with the Rosado brothers.
I hate.
Where
those
did it
guys.
go?
Did Frank Pentangeli teach him how to fly? That bastard. That rat bastard. Strachey.
Sean, it's been 20 years.
Sean, say something.
20 years.
Jesus.
when I was 18, I got a 2-liter of Hawaiian Punch, Cool Whip, frosting, and cookies, and sat down and watched The Godfather, and it was boring.
Well, yeah, you're on a sugar high. You don't know where you're bouncing off the walls again.
I didn't
Whoa.
Did you say you got a Capri
Sugar
Sun to
Bowl.
watch The Godfather?
I got fruit punch, a 2-liter fruit punch,
And?
frosting, cookies, and Cool Whip. Sat down.
You
You're
ate
not
it
watching
all.
fucking
Well-
Shrek.
Well,
and
guess
I
what?
Did not like The Godfather.
Well, guess what? Shut up. Guess what? When the Godfather Coda, not Godfather 3,
Coda.
when the Godfather Coda, The Death of Michael Corleone comes out, December 8th,
Mm-hmm.
come to my house. We ain't going to have punch. We ain't going to have gummy worms or whatever that was. We're going to have pasta fazool.
Ooh.
We're going to have ziti. We're going to have lasagne. And you're going to come over and you're going to sit through the whole 3.5 hours and you will
Schmiedo.
leave a changed man. And if you don't, I'm not even going to think about it.
Okay.
I'm going to do something maybe the Rosado brothers would have done. That's all I'm going to say about
Don't
that.
say it.
Yeah, and that's read between the lines.
Eat the cannoli, Sean. Leave the gun.
Trust me, take the cannoli.
I'll come, but I'm bringing a pillow because I'm falling the fuck to sleep.
Oh my God, this guy!
dick.
My blood is
You
boiling right now.
I want to do Kirsten Wig,
Nice.
Kate McKinnon,
I'm with
Hold
you.
on, I'm
I can
casting a
imagine
movie.
It.
Oh, okay. Whoa there.
Clarify.
Whoa.
I'm gonna walk it back.
Maya Rudolph
Nice.
and another female comedian,
Respect.
Rachel Dratch. Kevin suggested Rachel Dratch.
Yellow
Yes,
Rat.
she'd be perfect for this project.
Perfect.
The Godmother.
Oh, why no Godmother?
Ow.
I didn't even think about that.
Can we
That's
get
kinda-
Sandra Bullock in there just for good measure?
Yeah,
She's
get
the
Sandra
bad
Bullock
girl.
in there.
Okay.
Get Aquafina in the Mafia.
She
She could be Mafia, MAWFIA.
It's
You
Sandra
ever think
Bullock.
about that?
It's Sandra Bullock and Aquafina are in one gang, one mafia.
Okay.
And they're
Hey.
fighting Kirsten Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Rachel Dratch in the other mafia.
Okay.
And it's a bloodbath, dude. They're blowing up cars. They're firebombing each other. They're slapping each other on the streets.
Don't.
They're making
Rocco,
the St.
I-
Valentine's Day Massacre look like St. Patrick's
You
Day.
you guys are so. If they would have made that movie and then called it Mafia or Momfia, that is a movie that would be made.
Whoa. Momfia.
Momfia.
Wait,
Momfia.
they're all soccer moms, but
Yes.
they take over the suburbs. And-
Yes.
And if you want to move in, you got to ask the godmother for permission. It's Betty White.
Oh.
God.
So
Watch
like-
out,
Guys.
Hollywood.
Guys,
She's going to be like, oh, what?
we're
Finally
we're
getting
gonna
in.
be like not just YouTube millionaires. We're gonna be like Hollywood millionaires.
Yeah,
my
Hollywood
gosh.
millionaire. Betty White's going to be like, so you come to me on the day of Blanche's wedding, but you never come over to my house for a cup of coffee.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's
Betty.
that? My famous cheesecake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Betty. Lovable
But
Betty.
then the scene happens. He eats the cheesecake, and there's like a horse's head inside the cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
This is fucking crazy.
God damn.
Writes itself.
Momfia.
Momfia.
Momfia. And then there's like a sexy guy.
Yeah.
They all want to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
like
Italian.
Their, he's like their
Yeah.
capo.
He's Italian.
He's their number one capo. He's like really buff. It's Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
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 Why not? It doesn't matter.
It's Chris
We'll teach him to
Hemsworth.
talk. Hey, I'm Chris Hemsworth.
But then it turns
Give
out
him like
he's
a poly stripe.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then it turns out he's like actually in the mafia.
Yeah.
So they gotta whack him.
I don't know if there's going to be another
They
horror
go,
movie.
but they make this classic joke. They go, I don't know whether to whack him or whack him off.
Yeah.
Betty White
Momfia.
says that. That's a Betty White line.
She loves it.
This movie fucking rules.
This movie rules.
Unironically, this is awesome.
I know. I
Hollywood,
want to
get
see
at
it.
us.
Momfia.
Momfia. Well,
Momfia 3.
see you in theaters 2022.
That's when The Purge takes place.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, we're not done. I watched Coneheads the other night.
Oh, wow.
When was the last time you guys watched Coneheads?
Been
Oh my
few
God.
years.
Every night.
Coneheads is
I'm a Coneheads
fucking
fan.
awesome.
It is awesome.
Coneheads is way funnier than I remember it being, and
Okay.
way more relevant now.
When I was a kid, I hated that shit.
Really?
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
hey,
God.
that doesn't surprise
It
me.
was
This is one of those
neutered.
classic movies where it's like, you know, inoffensively good, and that's the stuff that Rocco hates.
He hates
It was just like it. No, it
I have
was
a
just,
theory on this.
They,
though.
the Coneheads were everywhere for like a month, and they kept consume mass quantities. I was like, what the fuck is funny about this shit?
Oh, I thought because it was neutered on
Oh.
Comedy Central.
Oh, was it?
And I used to watch it on there all the time, and it's like all the good stuff is taken out.
It's a
But there's,
really
like-
wholesome movie with a lot
full-on
of sexual
Rancor fight.
innuendo.
nice.
Yeah, a lot of sexual innuendo. But Chris Farley, young Chris Farley's in
Young
it.
Chris Farley, young David Spade. I mean, young Adam Sandler. It's
Yeah.
all like the 90s SNL. And it's super, honestly, I'm going to be real. It has a hilarious anti-immigration slant throughout the whole movie.
Oh, hilarious!
Because the Coneheads are illegal aliens. And
Yeah.
that is the crux of all of the humor of this movie.
in Los Angeles.
And it's pretty funny and it's still relevant, I think, in 2020. Coneheads is a funny movie. Check it out.
Oh, there
It's
you go.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was just outside the SNL bubble back then. I think I just
You were out.
The
I
whole-
did not know what it was. I
The
was
whole
just like,
movie
what
is
is
the
with these guys'
Coneheads land
heads?
here, and like Immigration Nationalization Services (INS) is trying to like deport them for the whole movie. Those are the bad guys, and they're just trying to like assimilate.
Huh.
They're trying to like be normal Americans, which is
Yeah.
kind of the Coneheads
Do you remember?
shtick.
Just in a similar vein, do you remember do you remember the show Alien Nation?
yes. I
Where the guy had the
hated it.
weird head?
Yes.
So, like
I
the
fu-
spotted
He was a
bald
cop.
head.
When that show came, when I would turn on the TV and you'd see that guy's weird head.
I hated it.
Off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was that. It was like that show would follow any show that I enjoyed on TV as a kid.
Hey,
like
100%.
Darkwing Duck is on. Oh, here's the guy with the weird head.
Yeah.
I can't.
Off.
Rocco.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what that show's about because
Me
I
neither.
never watched a single episode because the aliens were so ugly.
Fuck 'em.
As a child, I didn't want
Seriously.
to look at them.
When that guy's head showed up, it was like, oh, I'm playing Sega Genesis. Off. I could like that was always the sign that my
It
shows
was a
were
man
over.
and a woman, and I
He had a
hated both
daughter.
of them. I was like, you're so ugly.
They
Yeah,
were a
they-
family.
What was this
They
show
did
called?
Alienation.
I'm gonna look it up right
It
now.
was
'cause I don't
like
remember
it
this.
was like
They
I
just had
couldn't
like purple spotted cheetah print bald
Yeah.
heads.
No,
they
they're-
played it super real, like, hey, aliens landed on Earth,
Yeah.
and like Earthlings accept them,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
fuck
becomes
that.
a cop. He
Yeah, you
works
saw
as a
it?
Yeah.
detective.
Yeah.
Sean just saw the
But I
picture.
couldn't-
No, I definitely remember this, and I would
Hated
never in a million years. I remember this.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
every
Those
time you
fucking-
saw that it was
No.
like, oh,
No,
no,
thank you.
Eggplant.
And it's funny, yeah, Garrett, you mentioned a good point. Like when I was a kid, I liked sci-fi TV shows,
Totally.
even if they were outside of my age group. Star Trek Next Generation would come on, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't know if this is a kid's show or not, but
Yeah.
like it's sci-fi. I'm gonna check that out, or whatever. I loved it. But when that came on, it was like it sucked the fun out of the room.
Dude, it
that
did.
show was so dry. It was just like maybe.
All I know
Maybe
about
I'm an alien.
Alien Nation, it was barely a sci-fi show.
Yeah.
You have ugly, stupid fucking aliens, but what
Yeah.
do? They like put on regular clothes. They're like, so we getting jobs today? Like,
no.
how do you use this telephone thing? Oh, you pick it up. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, hello, someone. Okay, all right, cool.
Like
Aliens.
Quantum Leap had humor. It was funny. This was like super
It was
serious
so
tone.
It was
dry.
like them just being normal people, but it's like, yeah, but you have stupid heads.
Yeah,
But
the
it's not
sci-fi
normal.
wasn't
the reason,
good enough.
The reason I bring it up, Derek, is you reminded me of, Coneheads, stupid heads.
Yeah.
Reminded me.
Yeah.
But I think that show also had sort of a, messages about prejudice and messages about things of that nature, which I'm sure were very important, but it was the driest.
I
As
was
a
too-
kid, it
Oh,
was just
yeah.
like, this show is torture.
I was too being prejudiced to watch it, so
I guess so. Makes
it didn't
sense.
happen.
No, but it was just, as a kid, it was so dry, it was unwatchable.
I think you would get a kick out of Coneheads now. It is a wholesome movie. They have badass practical effects in that
Yes.
movie. It's
Oh, okay.
honestly, it's
I'm into that.
I'm going to make a bold statement. Coneheads is an SNL film.
Yeah.
I would say, other than Wayne's World, it's the best SNL film.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, really, what else?
Yeah.
What else would?
Superstar,
Nope, it's better than
I'm good.
Superstar.
Night at the Roxbury.
It's better than Night at the Roxbury. I think Wayne's World tops it, but this one is
Okay.
the sleeper second best.
Good.
What? I'm trying to think. What was the last SNL film that came out?
Wayne's World 2. Was it?
MacGruber.
MacGruber,
That
which I
was a
haven't seen.
bomb.
Is MacGruber badass?
I have heard it's real. I've heard it's really good, and no one watched it.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Everyone that I like in comedy says that movie is hysterical.
All right, you
but
know
it-
what?
it
We're going to
bombed.
do MacGruber for Movie Club.
We should. Yeah,
we
that's
should.
good.
That's a
We're
good
going to do an
idea, yeah.
emergency. I'm going to pull an emergency MacGruber.
Yeah.
We're doing
but
it.
that's what I've heard throughout the whole thing. The Lonely Island had their movie, and I know SNL had that was produced by the same kind of people and stuff, but it wasn't based on a sketch. So I don't know
Coneheads
if I
really
count
had. I think it's a special SNL movie because it has Dan Aykroyd and oh my god, what's her name from Third Rock from the Sun?
Jane
Jane-
Curtin.
Yeah,
Jane
Jane
I
Curtin.
think so.
Jane Curtin, maybe that's her last name. Jane, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Two old school cast members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they, for that era, have the modern cast members who are kind of legendary today.
Right.
I swear, you see Adam Sandler, he's so young in that movie. And Chris
Oh,
Farley
yeah.
and David Spade. And I want to say Phil Hartman is in the movie.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of, it's kind of like a multi-generational
That's cool.
SNL cast.
I passed the torch, kind of.
Passing the torch, and then it's just also, it comes from that era of late 80s, early 90s that I think is just one of the best eras for wholesome movies, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I like that.
It's a good movie. Check out Coneheads.
Okay,
That's all.
I'm doing it.
Watch
I'm
it.
checking it out. Is that better or worse than The Stupids? Anyone remember that movie, The Stupids?
Yeah,
Better than the
Oh,
stupid.
Kevin gave a thumbs down. I saw Kevin in slow motion go like this. I'm like, oh, you're a fan. And then he went like that.
Oh.
Let's end this on. No, I'm not gonna end it. I'm not saying goodnight. But I'm saying my mom. I couldn't say the movie title. I got in trouble for saying The Stupids.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
The stupid.
I'm still fucking mad about this.
trauma,
Yo, I
dude.
could
have
beat
I have
that.
something to say about that. But
I
yeah.
could beat that.
This is deep trauma.
I just had to like, I'm like, what's the stupids? And I got in trouble. Like, that's the name of the movie. And she's like, well, say the S words.
The shits.
So
The
I had to
shits?
say, yeah.
You got the shits.
my friend's gonna go see the S words, and I
The
want to go. Can I
S-words?
go? Fucking Christ!
the sluts.
One time.
And now my job is to say fuck. So go to hell, mom.
Listen to your potty mouth.
what were you gonna say, Rocco?
Well, all I was gonna say was that's weird. My family had no issue with the word stupid, but there was drama once because my parents had family friends who they had kids the same age as us, and so a lot of times we would go. I think my mom and dad went to some that family thing or so, I don't know where they were, but our family friends took us to. They had tickets to a baseball game, to a Padres game, and we went. And when we were leaving, there's a mural at the old stadium of like fans in the stands.
They tore that down
like-
today.
Oh, they really did?
Whoa.
How
Today.
weird that I'm bringing it up today.
I know.
But it's a painting of all these fans going, and some of them look goofy.
Yeah.
Like, and we walked by that, and I pointed it to my brother. I went, look how stupid that guy looks. And this was my mom's friend. She turned around. Why do you have to use that word to describe so many things? And I was like, what? Why is everything stupid? That's stupid. That's stupid. Can't you be positive? I'm sorry. I mean, I've never been snapped at like that.
Ooh.
That was drama between
I
two
bet.
moms.
I bet.
My mom was like, he just pointed to a painting and said it looks stupid. Yeah, but he's negative about everything. Why is he like that? And it was like, you do not snap at my kid. And they were lifelong friends. That had never happened. I don't know what it was, or she was in a bad mood that day, but that was like an ongoing fight between the two families. It was like, yo, why did you snap at him? Like, what was
Say
that?
stupid.
And so that was a whole argument. Sorry.
NBC's
I just thought
slap.
it looked stupid. Yeah, it was NBC's The Slap. It was The Stupid.
The stupid.
Not The Stupid's the movie. It was
negative.
NBC's The Stupid, where somebody said it. And anyway, that was a whole
Who
argument.
fucking said it?
There was drama with that.
Fucking said it.
You know.
That was before they asked them to.
Well, they
to
tore it
burn all-
down
burn all their
today,
albums.
so
Yeah,
no
Apropos.
child
Bring
will
that-
ever have
the energy
to suffer.
came to me and just made me think of that.
The ghost of it
Who
came
looks
to you.
stupid?
Well,
now.
this is a spirit hub, so
Yeah.
it got
Oh,
torn
that's
down.
true.
All
That's
those
a laugh.
stupid spirits flew their way
That's
over here.
true. That did happen.
We had the Jennifer Day blessed the studio.
I
What
know.
was her name?
That's
you
that's
nailed
right.
it.
Yeah, Jennifer Day.
Jen Day.
Anyways,
Jen Daylight.
don't
Shouts
forget,
out.
Garrett's going to live to be 140. It's
God
been
willing.
a good show, everybody.
Tune in on Thanksgiving.
You know what?
Yes.
No, don't tune in on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
What?
I want to promote something that we never promote, and I'm always saying we should promote this.
Oh.
We never promote it. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Amazon,
Yep.
Mega64 on demand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go check it out. This is something we soft launched months ago
Yeah.
and never bring it up, but it does exist.
Yeah.
And I want to let everybody know it's out there.
Well, there was a period too where we launched that we have again just to reiterate, we have some merchandise on demand on Amazon. So if ever there's something out of stock, we have a few designs on there. Some that we don't offer anymore.
It's a couple things that we feel we should always have available, but
Yeah.
it's not really feasible for us to always keep certain items on stock.
Exactly.
So this is a place that allows us to kind of make that happen.
Yeah, and certain items too that we aren't able to regularly produce here, like pop sockets. I think
Right.
there is one on there too, and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's all on demand,
nice.
and so it's there. But we launched that earlier this year, and almost immediately shutdown happened. Like that was the beginning of all the shutdowns, and so Amazon killed that all that stuff for a
yeah,
while.
that was one
for
of
a
their
while, it was
services
only
they killed.
essential goods on there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
for a while, we didn't have that, and so it kind of faded out of our minds. But it is back now. So yeah, check us out. We got some stuff on Amazon, and
That pop socket, I don't know, there was some drama with that, or
yeah, that the company that made them left for a little while, and I don't know what the case is.
if
right
they
now,
are
but-
back now, if you can find it on there,
Yeah,
that
check
is
them
an
out.
exclusive item to that destination
Yeah,
on
on
the web.
Amazon.
So a
So
little
that's
bit of incentive. Go check it out.
Yeah.
But also, you can do both and check us out on Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah.
9:00 Pacific time. We're going to be hanging out, doing the usual. You've
Yeah.
been there. You've seen this fuck around. It's fun. And we have our Black Friday sale the next day, so it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot
Find
of
out.
streaming, and it's going to be fun. So check that out right here on Twitch.
Good night.